Hello folks, Simulation for the Nation here. In today's video we're going to be looking at the THRUSTMASTER Simtask Farmstick controller, which in my mind is going to be one of the best ways to control some of your equipment in Farming Simulator 22 for the future and for the future of the franchise as well, may I add. A while ago I was approached by THRUSTMASTER to see if I would like to have a look at this, so this is a sponsored video. They have very kindly sent me over a lot of things, and you're going to see more about that in the next videos coming up. But today we're looking at this. Look at this thing. This is the actual beauty itself. We're going to dive straight on into it, and we're going to have a look into some of the benefits of it and in-game. But what I would say about it from the offset is that it has been designed and built for Farming Simulator in mind. It's plug and play. So look at it. It's incredible. In fact, look at it. It's incredible. Look at all these different buttons and dials on there. As someone I said when I showed them a picture of it, that's a lot of buttons. And Alex, you weren't wrong. Look at all these different things. All of these have been pre-programmed to work within Farming Simulator. So all you need to do is plug it into your computer and you're way to go. Now I mentioned computer because it is only equipped and programmed for Windows PCs. So unfortunately it's not console based at this time, but it is still a phenomenal piece of equipment. You can plug it straight in there. You can cater and control everything to your own requirements. You can map keys out to do different things as you would like to. But essentially, this gives you all of the controllability you'll want in some of your vehicles. And I'm going to show you what that looks like now. And we're going to jump on into game. So let's go. Alright, so as you can tell, we are in game here. We're on the Northern Farms, my own map that we are bringing very shortly to all platforms. And as you can see, we're in front of a telehandler and there's a baler with a tractor on the other side of it there as well. So we're going to show you what the different aspects of this controller can be in different vehicles to give you an idea. Now, this is going to be ideal for both farming machines, forestry machines, and also, I suppose, construction-based machines as well, because the principles are the same. But we're going to have a look at it from an ag perspective today. So we're going to start by coming near to our telehandler here. Now, there are multiple different ways you can get into this, as you know, but we're going to look at it to try and do as much as we can from here. You can see we've got a joystick camera set up, and this is my hand. So let's get going. We're going to jump on in using one of the buttons there, and you can see all of the buttons on here, like I say, are configurable. You can map them out to do what you want. A lot of the ones on this side here are programmed at the minute to do things like jump into a menu and save. So this one is coming into your hide worker screen, for example. This one takes you into your main menu, so you can have a look at your map, and that one takes you into the store. These three down here do similar things. You've got F1 menus being brought up there. This one at the moment doesn't. What I've seen this one do is actually bring out the auger on a combine, for example. And there's a few different configurable options there as well. But like I say, what I'm probably going to do is have these all mapped out to be menu-based actions, or even perhaps these three here could become GPS toggles as well. So like turn on activate GPS, map, and then align on the route. Similarly, down this side is where you can change those ones. If you are if you have manual attachment disabled, then you can use this button in the middle here to be able to attach your implements. And then these two on the side flick between your vehicles nice and quickly. You can also enable or toggle on your beacon, something which I'm terrible at doing because I always forget to keep it on. But to do anything else, you're going to have to start up your machine, really. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. Again, it's all mapped out in here. Now, if you have your wheel set up already, you've got it mapped out in there. You don't need to change it. It can stay there. But where this really comes on into its own for me is that for forestry equipment, telehandlers, diggers, excavators, anything like that, you really want to be able to have a good responsive joystick to control it. And well, folks, we've got it here. As we pull back on the joystick there, up goes the arm. And then as we bring it back down again, you'll see it comes down. As we bring it to the left, it crowds the bucket, and we bring it to the right there, it will open the bucket. You'll see on the top of the joystick here, there is a scroll wheel, so you can zoom in and out. Handy for when you want to have a specifically close look at something. You've got a joystick, so you can move around in the camera, both internally and externally, which is pretty neat. And then you got two different toggles here for your third actions, really, or your third service. This one, as it is right now, will extend your boom and bring your boom in. So once you get used to doing everything, in theory, you can do all three actions at once. For me, that's a lot smoother than any other action that I've been able to configure on my older hardware. And it's just this built, and you can feel like it's just so responsive. In this particular instance, we do have we have our grab on the front there. You won't be able to open and close that. On the back, on the triggers, as there are two triggers which you can activate as kind of your think about as your shift key, or your holding down middle mouse or something. The top one This light in the middle, it doesn't show up too well on the camera. This light is actually white. When I press that, it goes orange. So it gives you, again, a different functionality. But what we're going to do in this instance is we're going to press and hold on the one on the bottom. And lo and behold, there goes my RAM. And so my grab is now functioning as we expected to there as well, which I think is pretty cool. And then the second I leave off the button, or in this case, let go, it defaults back to the crowding of the bucket there. I think that's really, really cool. Can't underestimate that. Like I say, you've got all the different functionality there, so when you are loading bales or stacking, you can do so very easily by having a look around. Come on into the cab, and I think what I may well do is look to activate a button on here on the cab as well at some stage or another, so you can flick in now easily. Just look how easy and seamless that looks as you move all around here. It's so silky smooth. I think this is a really, really nice machine to demonstrate what that looks like. But right now, we're going to head on over to a tractor as well. So we're going to jump out of the tractor using that button there. Now you can walk with this as well, so you can walk and move around with the joystick if you want. You can't sprint. There's no button down for that yet that I've seen. There you go. There's your sprint. It is the trigger on the back there. But like I say, it's not something that I'll be looking to use it for too much, because I like to use my pedals on my Thrustmaster wheel for that. We're going to jump into this voucher though. We'll do so by pressing that button there, and we'll go inside the cab. So we're back inside this once again. We're going to start her up. And the reason we're in this tractor is a few-fold, because we have manual levers in here, and I really love the animation of this tractor, but I just want to show you a few different things. So right now we're in H4, and we're in forward. But again, we're going to be utilizing what's on here. If I press this orange button here, this is your shuttle for forward and reverse. Just like that, we're in reverse. So I go backwards now, put into forward, and we go forward. So you don't really need to toggle anything on your steering wheel. It's just like it is on more of the modern tractors there, where you've got that nice quick speed shuttle. But this is where it gets really fun. And we're going to come out of the cab once again so we can watch this happen. And we'll zoom in on the wheel so we can see. So right now you'll see, if you pay attention to the top left corner, we've got the machine icon there, which shows we're currently on the front implement, which in this case is the weight. You've got a whole load of functionality buttons here. The top right on the joystick is the forward reverse shuttle. We've just gone through that one. But this one in the middle is the lower and raise your implements. So just like that, down it goes, and up it goes again as well. Nice and straightforward. If you want to shift over to the rear machine, you can do as well. You're going to press the button in the bottom right corner, and away you go into the middle and then to the rear. And now we need to be able to unfold this, which is what we're going to do by pressing this F1 button, and down it goes. Lovely stuff there, nicely animated. And then we want to be able to lower the implement, which we press that button again, and the pickup reel goes down. And now we've even got start and stop of your implement here as well. This will work for combines, forage harvesters, everything. And you press it, and the bale is away, and we're working, and we're good to go. So just like that, you've got everything you need on one control. Now what you could do as well, which I would probably do if you use the headland management mod, you could probably just direct one of these buttons here to be the start stop for that headland management. So that allows you to be able to do everything by the press of a button and not have to worry about it. They've really thought of everything on the programming here, and I think it's just so easy to use and implement into your existing program. What I would say about it is, well, it's very simple to connect. Obviously it's USB, you don't need to do anything else but plug it in. Once the premium DLC has arrived for Farm Simulator 22, a part of that patch for the upgrade will include the automatic key bindings for this. So once you plugged it in, you don't need to do anything to make it work. Unlike other third-party joysticks, where you may find yourself having to toggle through and switch around different things and map things out, and then lo and behold, you go through a Windows update and you got to do it all again. That's not going to be something we're going to see here. And there you have it. That is the insight and the first look of what is a fantastic controller by Thrustmaster for Farm Simulator 22. Now you could use this for other games as well, but you might just need to spend a bit more time programming it and mapping out those keys so they work for your needs. But definitely check it out when it comes to forestry and all things farming within FS22. It's available for about $79 US. I think it is 79 euros. 69.99 in British pounds, and unfortunately a little bit more, $109 in Canadian as well. However, it is very much worth it. Before Thrustmaster even contacted me about this, I was even looking at it for myself to purchase to really increase that realism. It's something I would strongly recommend you looking into, and by all means check out and come and drop by one of our streams where we'll be having a look into it even further, playing with it and really getting used to it. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to now is trying to find an ergonomic setup so I can get it all in at the right level and the right heights, along with my wheel and my pedals, so I can make it work for the most of my abilities. But that is not all from THRUSTMASTER. There is a steering kit available as well, which will allow you to toggle through the different angles of your steering wheel to make it really feel as realistic as possible. We're going to look into that along with the THRUSTMASTER T248 at a later date, so look out for that video coming soon. Until next time, if you want to check out more about this, the links are down below in the description for THRUSTMASTER. Go and check them out there, and also follow them on all the social media where you'll be able to see everything you need to. Until next time, thanks very much for watching. I have been Simulation for the Nation. Big shout out for THRUSTMASTER for sponsoring this video and providing me with the hardware to show it off to you. Until next time, thanks very much. We'll see you in the next one.